Good morning, everyone, and happy Sunday. I think it's the 3rd. I think it's Sunday the 3rd. I know it's Sunday anyway, it's definitely Sunday. I'm not sure about the 3rd though. Who knows? Groundhog Day again, that's what it is. But at least the sun started to come out. When I got up this morning, the sun was out a little bit and then the clouds kind of came over. So I thought I'm not going to get out, but it's looking nice now. Look, see my lovely place, all lovely and a water feature. I've actually got new lights coming to go round my arbour. I don't know if they'll come today though, but I've got white lights round it, but I want multicoloured lights round it. So I've got multicoloured lights coming to go round it. I wonder if I can show you the ones I've got out the back. We might lose signal, okay? In fact, I'll take you into the boudoir. Let's go into the boudoir and I'll show you, because then we won't lose connection. I'll show you my other little lights that I put out there yesterday. Oh. There's my lovely Elena. Good morning, sweetheart. Right, let me see. Look, look, Mike is rolling on something. Mike is rolling on, that'll be something dead. That'll be like a bug. Good morning, baby. There's my daughter. And look what Mr. Mike is doing. Look. Rolling on something. He's going to need a bath now that I've caught him doing that, because who knows. Anyway, I've got these wee lights going around my garden, and they're like flames at night. Who knows what Mr. Mikey was rolling on. Whatever it is, Poppy's going to have a go at it. Wait, we'll see how this plays out. We're all right, but there was definite rolling happening there. She's looking for a friend. So I've got all these wee lights. He's going to need a bath now. Oh, changed my bed. Look, my lovely bed's all changed. There we go. What were you rolling on? And Poppy's been the trampiest friend on earth. I'll put that out there. Poppy has been the trampiest little friend on earth right now. She's doing things to Mr. Mikey. Things that a mother should never see. That's what's going on in the bungalow. That's what's happening. Hi, ASMR Craft Videos. Good morning, lovely Hayley. Yeah, Mr. Mikey was rolling in something, probably dead, up the back of the garden. I'm not even wanting to go and investigate right now. He's going to need put in a bath. That's got to happen. Yeah, who knows. And Poppy's the tramp. Poppy's been the trampiest friend ever. So she's got junk in her trunk, you see, Poppy. And she's not afraid to use it. She's kind of like her mum. I think it was probably a bug of some sort. Look, there's the tramp right there, look. You can tell just looking at it. It's a tramp. Yeah. That's what's happening in my house today. Oh. They keep me going. He's hiding. No wonder he's hiding for her. We're all trying to be safe, aren't we? We're all trying to be safe. It's when everything starts opening, I'm frightened. I'm just a big scaredy cat though. Yes, I know. They're brother and sister. But a couple of times a year they're not. They're more than brother and sister. A couple of times a year. And do you know something? As I say, she is a tramp, right? They do things and I'll give them into trouble for doing it, right? There's no chance of Poppies because they're fixed. But they'll be doing things and I'll give them into trouble and Poppy will prance away like that. And look at Mr. Mikey's, follow me. And he follows her like that. Into the kitchen or into my room. It's actually happened before on my bed. I may add. But it's her. She's the instigator of the naughty stuff. Hello, Anonymous. How are you? Yes, they're raging the bloody hormones of them. Listen to them. So that's what happens. I give them into trouble and she entices them out into the garden or something like that, so all the neighbours can see what goes on at my house. For goodness sake! There'll be somebody with a tiny little dog, you'll see. Mikey! See, they're having a party in there because I'm not in the living room to give them into trouble. They're having a party. Party time. Now they're on my bed. It's never a dull moment with they two. Never a dull moment. They're always up to stuff. Lushtopia, guess what I'm going to be doing today? Wait, you see me getting into trouble, right? Guess what I'm going to be doing today? I'm going to be up the ladder. I'm going to be, with my sore leg, putting lights round that. Yep, up the ladder I'm going to be. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you. See, look. Yeah, up the ladder I'm going to be like that. Ooh, 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 like that. I'm getting a phone call after this live stream, I can tell. I can tell. Because I've got new lights coming for round the arbour. And they're coloured lights. And they need done. And there's no point getting the boy to do it because he'll do them wrong. He'll do them wrong. So I've got to do them. I've got to do it myself. Like I was up there last week putting a solar panel up because no one else can do it apart from me. Yeah. See, I'm getting chastised, and she'll be phoning me after this to give me into trouble, but not right now. So yeah, I'll need to do another one when I've got my nice lights up there, and I'll show you my new flickering lights. They're really nice. Hello, SLS. How are you this Sunday morning? Here it is. I'll show you my gate up today. Wait, you see that? That's how we roll today. Look, up the ladder. These slippers are actually called Mad Cow slippers. So I'm going to be up the ladder with my Mad Cow slippers on. Maybe falling off like a mad cow. Who knows? You know, that's just the kind of mood I'm in. Your ma's a mad cow. That's a good Glasgow saying. I don't know if it's a saying as such, but I'm sure that's been spoke more than one time. Your ma's a mad cow. That's probably been said quite a few times about people's mothers. No, I'm fine going up the ladders because I've had these ladders a long time, so I know they're trustworthy ladders. The problem I've got is if I'm up the ladder and a wasp or bee attacks me, then that could be problematic. that could result in me falling off the ladder, so I'll need to behave. Being quick, that's the whole thing about it. Up the ladder, being quick, doing whatever I'm doing up the ladder and down. Because I can only go up like one at a time because of my leg, so I shouldn't be doing it. I know I shouldn't be doing it. Well, you see, touch wood, it doesn't happen, but I could be off the ladder and say to you, no, there's no point shouting, Peter, if I fall off the ladder, or your sister, Sophie, because remember I fell and I was eating the pavement before, and no, it's no Sophie, it's you, Lushtopia. What am I saying? Poor Sophie. Sophie was the only one helping me. If you and Peter were eating, then that was it. Mum can lay there. Mum's down again. Mum's down. Oh, Lushtopia, while you're on, I was telling all the people last week, there's been a few times that I've been screaming inside myself with injuries that you have had over the years. And remember, you were going to let your sister take the blame. She was going to let her sister take the blame for that. Remember your finger was hanging off? Remember somebody hit you with a brick? And you went, Mum, look at my finger. And I was like, okay, in the car. Another family day out at the doctor's office. We had a few of them. Family days out at the doctor's office. I was telling everybody also that about the time that I was up the Campsies and Sophie cut her foot. You know, and there's not a petrol station or shop for miles, and I'm screaming, "Is there a doctor?" Crazy. Oh, I'll be fine. ASMR craft video. You know, I'm up, don't tell Lushtopia, but I'm up the ladder a lot more than she knows about. So I'm doing stuff, but don't tell her because I'll get in trouble. See, she's watching every word I'm saying now. No, but that's what I'll be doing today. Do you know, I think we were, Anonymous, I think we were that far up the Campsies, so I don't think there was anything next to us apart from sheep. I think that's all that was there. I'm shouting, "Is there a doctor?" That's when I was younger and inexperienced, I suppose. As time grew on, I've realised to keep my real feelings, push them right down inside me. Don't let your feelings out and just have like a poker face, like, "I see, sweetheart, right, okay. Well, let's all go in the car. You hold that cloth round there." You hold it and hold it up. Hold your arm up above your head. That's right. Yep. Let's all go to the doctors. Yeah, there was a few times like that in my life. But hopefully today's not going to be one of the days, because the NHS has got enough people. They don't need another old lady that's fell off ladders putting lights up. They don't need that. And I would lie. I wouldn't be telling them the truth. And I'm honest about that. They'd say, "How did it happen?" I would say, "Oh, I tripped up over something." I wouldn't be saying I was up a ladder that I shouldn't be doing. Because they would give me into trouble, and I don't like it. I don't like getting into trouble. People wagging their finger at me. Yeah, see, Lushtopia's a grass. Let's just put it right out there. Look, see, she's grassing. She's going to grass on me. Or clipe. There's a word for today. Clipe. Right. Clipe means grassing or snitching, right? But it's a Glasgow term, I think, and it's called clipe. So she would clipe on me. She would. She was saying it before that she was going to tell them the truth when I was telling them I'd absolutely no pain and I was absolutely screaming in agony. But I needed out the hospital. Yeah, I'll shout Mrs. Waterdown, she can help. Oh, my soup video, yeah, I've not done a big pot of soup in ages. See, the thing is now, because my son's been vegan for a few years, so before I could make like big pots of chicken soup and stuff like that, or the soup I used to make with like bacon. I used to boil up lots of bacon first to make the stock and stuff. So he's vegetarian now, so I don't make him anything. He does all his own meals. So he does. And I can't be bothered making vegetarian. I like, you know, some beef stock and chicken stock and stuff like that in my soup. But I could make a huge big pot and then freeze some of it. I could do that. Yeah, it's lovely sitting here. Oh, they've got my... Oh, there's somebody over there with the lurgy. The dreaded lurgy. Before I came on. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, Lushtopia, I've got a package for you, but I'll bring it down tomorrow. And we'll get Peter to come down. It'll be like Mission Impossible again, where we place the package in the middle of the road. No one touches it until I go back into the car, and then you can touch the package. Oh, it's funny, isn't it? Funny times we're staying in. I hope you've all been writing in a little journal about this, because this is like some good reading for people in the future. Doris, I won't be making one today. Does Scotland have modern technologies like cars and computers? Well, I don't know, considering I'm talking to you live here. Let me think about that. Does Scotland have computers and stuff like that? If only there was a way that Scotland could branch out to people on YouTube and speak to them like one-to-one. That'd be a marvellous thing, wouldn't it, really? What do you think of that? That's a good point, and considering there's something in my driveway, who knows what that is? It could be my broomstick that I flew in on. You know. Yeah. Sometimes, but you get a good giggle, I must admit. You know, it tickles my funny bone at times. Tickles my funny bone. I'm in one of the moods today, I really am. I'm in a funny mood, so don't try me. See, I can't even do it. Badass approach, can't even do it. I'd try a Lushtopia, you've no chance of winning with her. Yeah. She's got a mouth of a sailor, and that's coming from her mother. A mouth of like a sailor, Lushtopia's got. And don't give her a hedge trimmer or strimmer or anything like that, I'll tell you. Then you're in trouble. We all know that. I've learnt that lesson. Put the strimmer down. I should have been more responsible though as a parent. Put the strimmer down. I should have been saying, but I was laughing. Like, this is great fun. So, do you know something? I think my tree's dying, actually. It's bad news here. Right, it looks lovely and green there, but look, it's kind of paley-wally, as we say. Maybe I should turn it round. Yes. See, she just copies everything her mum says. I've got a mouth like a sailor as well sometimes, I must admit. Yeah, I think I might have to do that because I've got a wee solar panel, but maybe do it. It just seems on one side it's dying. Good morning, Quaver Flavour. Good morning. I'm talking to you live, Quaver Flavour from Scotland, and this amazing device. Oh, I don't know if that was meant as an insult or not, but it gave me a chuckle, that little statement. Aye. Who's all got this little new emoji? I've not got the new emoji yet. Maybe it's because I'm in Scotland, but saying that, Lushtopia's in Scotland, she's got the new emoji. I've not got it. Do you need to download it? I know, I seen you use it yesterday. Because I said to you that I loved you. And usually I get a love heart emoji off you. But instead I got something that I thought was one of the ones. I thought it was that emoji. I was like, was she like, like that? As if, really, Mum? Until I looked at it and I thought, that's a different emoji. And I've not got it. And I've not got it in my computer either, so I don't know. Oh, did you see that broomstick drive by there? Does Scotland have Hogwarts? Yes. Yes, it does have Hogwarts. I'm actually from Slytherin. That's my thing's a Slytherin. You know, because I'm kind of snake-like. Because somebody called me a reptile last week, so that's the house I'm in. I'm Slytherin. And Lushtopia, she's my daughter, and she's from Hogwarts too. That's where we all stay. And I'll tell you, I've got a wee leprechaun at the bottom of the garden. I have. And he says that if anybody messes with me on YouTube, that he's going to come and do some damage. So I would watch what I would say, you know what I mean? Because the leprechaun might come and get you. Oh, David told me something else personal, remember? Remember David told me that every time he sees me, something happens to him? I think, you know, young man, you know, you don't want to be saying that. It was Chad, it was Chad that said that I looked like a reptile. But see, he was confused because I'm from Hogwarts, really. You know, it's Slytherin. And that's how I've got a broomstick part there that, you know, we like to go and chase the little golden snitch about. Remember I was... Listen. Shh. There's some wizards going by. Oh well, here we go. Imagine David. Imagine David saying that to me. He must have been desperate, gagging for it, gagging to be telling me that David was. But, you know, this is, you know, I do try and inform you and teach you sometimes. And I did teach David that that's no way to a lady's heart, is to be right out the gate with that kind of statement. That's about a third or fourth date kind of thing that you say to someone, isn't it? Not a first, not a first. You know, maybe start, you know, like your hair's nice or something. You don't come straight out with that kind of talk. You know, you build up to that. That's like a crescendo, isn't it? That's like a crescendo that you build up to. Lustopia, you'd have been sick. You would have. You would have. And I explained to David, I said, I'm probably old enough to be your grandmother. And I'm sure David said that I looked quite young. And I said, David, I'm telling you. You know, you're mistaken. Trust me, son, you're mistaken on this one. Oh, you know, it gave me a little giggle for the rest of the day. And it gave my mum a giggle because I told her all about David. She knows about David now. She knows all about David. So they're doing fine. Hopefully they're not up the loft. But see, that's where I get it. What did David say? David said that every time I go live, you know, or he sees my videos, a certain part of his anatomy goes quite erect. Yeah, that's what he said. You know, that's a third or fourth date kind of talk right there, isn't it? Yeah, Helena. Yeah, that's what he said to me, you know. That's not a first kind of talk. You know, considering I hadn't even ever said hello to David before. You know, I told him, you keep that kind of stuff. That's a special occasion talk right there. You know, that's like a bottle of champagne and a box of chocolates kind of talk. You know, you build up to that. Maybe it's just me. You know, young kids these days. That's YouTube. Yes, everyone will behave, Lushtopia. As soon as she goes out, I'll get the ladder, guys. Right, as soon as she leaves, I'm getting the ladder and we're all going up on it, right? Right, bye, Lushtopia. Have a nice walk. Bye. Right, let's get the ladder out. Here, you get the strummer. Elena, it didn't impress me one little bit. It didn't impress, you know, I wasn't impressed at all. Maybe some people are impressed with that, but not me. I'm not. It doesn't impress me. Yeah, bangs. See, we call it a fringe. We call it a fringe. The problem with me and a fringe or bangs is it never wants to stay down. See, because my hair's always been like this. I've always had my hair like this. See, when I try to do bangs, they separate like that in the middle. It's like curtains. And no matter if I straighten them or put product through them, they won't stay down. They always separate like that. So it's not a good look for me. It's not a good look. What's going on here today? People going their daily walk. Although I see them going their daily walk about 4 or 5 times a day, but that's all right. I'm not counting. I'm not counting. Anyway, guys, I'll let you go. I'm going to be sitting here a wee while longer. And then I might get a washing out. I don't know. So thank you all for coming to Hogwarts this morning. It was all really nice seeing you. So whenever I get the technology up and running, I'll be back tomorrow to see you, okay? I love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, everyone.